Hey precious hearts, this is Virtual Journal Therapy with Coach Lean. For those of you that have your ebook and hard copy, remember you can always get those on Amazon.com. Today is day 4, and we will be reading When My Silence Became My Sickness. This is the Greatest Self-Talk Part 3 book. Day 4, When My Silence Became My Sickness. For years I thought silence was strength. I told myself that keeping quiet meant I was mature, wise, in control. I believed if I didn't react, I was winning the spiritual battle. But deep down, I wasn't calm. I was carrying. Every unspoken word was a weight in my chest. Every "it's fine" that wasn't fine became another stone in my soul. I had mistaken suppression for self-control, when in reality I was slowly suffocating under my own restraint. Silence can protect you for a season, but if you never open your mouth to release what's buried, that silence becomes sickness. I became a professional at hiding behind composure. I smiled through confusion, laughed through loneliness, and offered help when I needed healing. I told myself I didn't want to burden anyone, but truthfully, I didn't trust anyone enough to hear my truth without judging it. So I swallowed my emotions whole. I became addicted to appearing okay. But the body has a way of keeping score. The tension, the fatigue, the anxiety, all signs that what I refused to say was now trying to speak through symptoms. I'll wake up exhausted from the weight of words I never allowed to breathe. My silence was never peace. It was emotional suffocation disguised as discipline. Then one day God asked me a question that broke me open. When will you stop hiding what I'm ready to heal? It stopped me cold because I realized that my silence wasn't protecting my peace. It was blocking it. The same voice that prayed for breakthrough had to start confessing what needed breaking. Healing doesn't happen in secrecy. It happens in sound. The moment you begin to speak truth, the chains start to rattle. I learned that I couldn't worship with the same mouth I used to withhold truth. I learned that I couldn't worship with the same mouth that I used to withhold truth. I had to give God something real to work with, not my perfect phrases, but my honest pain. The more I confessed, the lighter I became. Releasing my silence didn't come easy. My voice trembled at first. I didn't have eloquent words, just sobs and honesty. But each time I spoke what had been hiding, healing entered the room. Yes, Lord. Talking didn't erase the pain overnight, but it gave it somewhere to go. Writing became therapy. Prayer became release. Conversations became medicine. I realized vulnerability wasn't weakness, it was warfare. Every truth I spoke was a weapon against shame. Every tear I shed was an offering. God began replacing my silence with strength, not the kind that hides, the kind that heals. Now I protect my peace differently. I no longer silence myself to keep the atmosphere calm. I speak truth even when my voice shakes. I ask for help when I need it. I've learned that healing requires honesty, and honesty requires sound. If you're reading this or listening to me, I want you to know silence may have been your shield, but it doesn't have to be your sentence. It's okay to speak. It's okay to cry. It's okay to tell the truth about what you're carrying. God can heal what you hide. The moment you let your truth breathe, your spirit begins to. And every word you release becomes a step closer to the freedom your silence could never give you. It's time to use your voice. Please get your copy of The Greatest Self-Talk on Amazon.com. I love you. Stay encouraged. And know that you don't have to suffer alone. I'll see you tomorrow. And thank you for my sponsor, Siobhan.